You have the option to view and certify your logs anytime during your shift. To do so, you will need to click on the Logs button on the ELD main screen. This is a view of your current logs. To view the detail of your log, you will need to click on the Details button. You will be able to see a detail of your logs from this screen. To see all of the details, you can use the touchscreen on the PCT to scroll up or down. If you would like to go back to the grid, you can click on the Grid button, or if you want to see any events that have occurred on the PCT, you can click on the Events button. The Event screen will show you any activity or status the PCT has recorded. You can use the touch screen on the PCT to scroll up or down to view all events. You can also go back to the log grid, see your log details, certify your logs, or return back to the ELD main screen. We will now go through how to certify your logs. Once you click on the Certify button, this pop-up screen will require you to enter your password. This is a safeguard for you so that no one else can certify your logs. To enter your password, you will need to click on the blank Enter Password field. The keyboard will appear once you click on the Enter Password field. You now will be able to type in your password. Once your password is entered, you will need to click on the Agree button. Once you click on the Agree button, your logs will be certified and you will return to the last screen you were on prior to certifying your logs. To return to the ELD main screen, you will need to click on the Home button. You are now back on the ELD main screen and have completed this module on certifying your logs. This module will go over the Options menu and how to view your hours of service and current exceptions. There are two ways in which you can enter the Options menu. You can click on the small square icon at the top left of the screen, or you can click on the Options button from the menu at the bottom of the screen. Notice that the Options button in the menu has an orange triangle in the corner. This means that there are items in the Options menu that need attention and should be viewed and resolved. To view your hours of service and current exceptions, you will need to click on the small down arrow on the ELD main screen. We will start by showing you how to view your hours of service from the ELD main screen. Once you click on the small down arrow, your hours of service and any exceptions will show up on the screen. You can choose this option at any time from the ELD main screen. We will now go over the Options button, starting with reviewing your logs. If you have uncertified logs or log edit proposals, it is important to review logs before certifying. You will need to review and accept or reject any log edits before certifying your logs. Notice that the icon next to Review Logs is orange. Again, this means that there are logs that need to be reviewed and approved. You will have the ability to review any of the logs on this screen. If there are any logs that you need to annotate, accept, or reject, you can click on it and complete the task. It is required that you accept or reject any log edits before certifying. If your logs are correct, you can now certify them. Anytime you certify your logs, you will need to enter your password. This is to ensure that the owner of those logs is the one that is certifying the logs. Once you have entered your password, you can click on Agree. You will now learn about unidentified driver incidents. Unidentified driver events are a result of mileage being accrued without someone logged in. It is important that you review any unidentified driving. When reviewing an unidentified driver event, it is important that you pay close attention to details. We recommend you review start time, end time, starting location, ending location, and vehicle miles. To annotate, accept, or reject any unidentified driver event, you will need to click on the event. From this screen, you will have the ability to annotate, accept, or reject the selected driving event. For the sake of training, we will accept this unidentified driving event. Click on the Accept button. Notice that the orange corner disappears from the Options icon. This means that all log information requiring review has been managed. You have completed the Review Logs and Unidentified Driver portion of this module. The only way you can go off duty at the device without logging out of the device is to go into Rest Break status. You will notice from the ELD main screen, you have the option to click on the Rest Break button at the top right corner of the screen. You will need to confirm that you want to log a rest break. Once you click OK, you will be put in an off-duty status. You will notice that the Rest Break button turns red and is changed to Stop Break. On the left side of the screen, you will see that your current status is off. As well, during your rest break, the device will show when you will gain time back. The amount of time gained depends on your log activity and your current regulation. When you have completed your rest break, you will need to click on the Stop Break button. This pop-up screen will ask you to choose a status. If you do not choose a status and just drive away, the device will put you in a driving status. For the sake of training, you will choose to go on duty driver. You will notice your status has changed to on-duty driving and the rest break button is no longer red. You have completed this module on rest break.